Hello everyone, welcome at last to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. This has been a long time coming. My channel is almost 2 years old now. Well, my Let's Play career is almost 2 years old. The channel has been going for like a decade now, but I didn't really use it all that much till I started doing Let's Plays. This is kind of a big deal for me. Final Fantasy VII is my second favorite game of all time. So I hope I can do it justice. As usual, we'll be starting in about a minute. Hi, Kaze. On YouTube this time, I see. Oh, you're picking a Met? Okay, so you're probably just on the YouTube app then? I take it that means you don't have the Twitch app. If there even is one. I don't know. I've never used it. Well, that's that. We're 2 minutes in. So, it's time to start this game up. And we're going to immediately start with a musical highlight. Though I'm not going to... No, I probably will after a few seconds. This is probably my favorite version of Prelude in the entire Final Fantasy franchise. So, here we go. I forgot to turn the musical highlight off. Wow. This is, yeah, thank you, Lying Secret. Thank you. Wow, what a horrible way to start off this series. Here I was talking about my feelings about the game and my history with it. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta repeat myself. I've beaten this game over 10 times. It's the game that I am most familiar with. It's my favorite game in the Final Fantasy franchise, and my second favorite game of all time. And I've been looking forward to this for almost 2 years now, since I started doing Let's Plays. So, let's just get right into it. No more time wasted. Come on, newcomer, follow me. Alright, right from the start, lots to talk about. That opening sequence. First, in the very beginning when you saw all the stars flying by, you probably noticed you heard the moaning of lots of people, like it's spirits or whatever. There's a reason for that, and you saw that brunette girl. She was looking at this broken pipe with this weird green glowing energy coming out of it. Yeah, that's important too. The pipe is important. And the fact that she was listening to those voices. Yeah, this city that we're in is called Midgar. And this character that we're playing as with the blue eyes and no nose, no mouth, this is Cloud. Cloud Stripe. One of the most iconic video game heroes of all time. And thus far the only Final Fantasy character to make it into the Smash series. But yeah, Cloud's kind of a big deal. But another thing I should probably mention is Marlene? No. Lying Secret, I'd appreciate it if you didn't even post fake spoilers. Because for posting fake spoilers, like posting the opposite of what will happen, still kind of spoils what will happen. You know? I know it's difficult to understand, but yeah. Yeah, no fake spoilers either. Anyway. Yeah, so another thing I should probably mention of the game is graphics. You'll notice that the backgrounds are plenty good enough looking, but that the character models basically kind of look like Legos. This was one of the first 3D console games, and it was originally supposed to be a Nintendo 64 game. They started development on this, what, 1995? They started working on this almost immediately after they finished 6, and it went through a lot of weird changes. There was even a demo that they made. I don't even know if it's playable, but there's a video you can find of the characters from FF6 fighting in a 3D environment. They made that as practice for this game. Yeah, but first thing you gotta know is that running isn't something that you can toggle on and off like in the previous games. You gotta hold down the X button to do it. And circle is confirmed. Let's see, cursor, I want to set that to memory. ATB, yeah, the ATB system returns. This time there's a new option. There's active and wait, but now there's also one called recommended. And the way these work is kind of weird. Wait does the same thing it usually does. It makes it so that time is frozen when you're in spell and item menus. Active makes it so that time never freezes except during summon sequences. And recommended makes it so that time only freezes during battle animations, not when you're in the menus. It's kind of weird, but I prefer playing on wait. It gives me time to go through the menus. All these speeds I'm gonna leave on their own. Camera angle. Now, since this is the first game in the series with a camera, these are the only two options you get. You can either let the camera move on its own during battle, or keep it in place, which it gives you a kind of a more traditional feel. The camera doesn't move at all, it just gives you a fixed view of the action. But you missed out on a lot of the, camera mechanics that they programmed for this game, so I'm going to leave it on auto. And magic order just determines what order magic is listed in the menu. This option has been in previous Final Fantasy games, but I never actually knew what it did. I always thought that it prioritized which spells were cast in what order. If multiple spells are cast at once, that's not what it does. It just affects the order in the menu. That's all it does. You can also change the window color. You can actually do quite a bit with this. You can change the four corners of it. You can get like this weird, crazy rainbow effect if you want, but I'm actually just going to leave it exactly as it is. And that's that. That's it for the config menu. The rest of this stuff I'm going to be going through one at a time as we play the game. Okay, so first things first, you want to examine this body here. You got a free potion on him. Then when you step forward, a couple of guards come out. And in combat, the characters get much more detailed, much higher poly. Much like in the first 5 Final Fantasy games, character models, well, there were sprites back then, but character designs get taller and more detailed once combat starts. Now Cloud here, the weapon that he's wielding is just as iconic as he is. You've probably seen it, even if you've never seen Cloud before. That is the Buster Sword. Just this enormous sword with a couple of holes in the base of the blade. And there's a reason those holes are there. You can get both potions in the same body. You can? What? Okay, well hold on a second. First, I'm gonna attack. And you'll notice that the character we're playing as right now his name is just X-Soldier. And there's a reason Soldier is spelled in all caps. It's because he wasn't just an ex-military man. He was an ex-member of a group called Soldier that spells it in all caps for some reason. And the first battle immediately levels you up, just to show you how the experience system works. Now, I want to try this. You can really get both potions from the same body? Normally you just get the second potion from the second body, but... okay, that's kind of weird. Also, another thing to note, if you hit select, then not only will there a cursor appear to show you where you are, because sometimes it can be easy to lose track of where you are in some maps, but it also shows you green arrows for anything that you can climb, and red arrows for exits of the map. You can toggle that on and off whenever you want, but it's very useful. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, alright. Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. See, also spelled in all caps. Soldier? Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? Hold it, Jesse. He was in Soldier. He quit them and is now one of us. I didn't catch your name. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. I can't really do this guy's voice all that well. I only ever heard it in the movie. It's really difficult. It's very deep and very grungy. Ex-soldier, huh? Don't trust you. His name is Barrett. Not Beret. Barrett. If you push the directional button... yeah, I already know how to do that. Yep, so you probably can already guess, but Avalanche is an eco-terrorist group. And their goal is to blow up this reactor, which they call a Mako reactor. Which I used to say Mako reactor all the time just because there was this character named Mako in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was spelled the same. So I thought that's how it was pronounced. I might accidentally slip up and say Mako at some point, but it's Mako. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was also the first game to give each character unique victory poses, whereas before the characters would just hop up and down. And this is Wedge, the Fed. I don't want to call him cowardly, because he's pretty brave, just, kinda wishy-washy. I don't know how to describe him. I'll secure the escape passage. Concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Jeez, we're really gonna blow up this huge furnace? This'll be something to see. the Mako reactor theme. This is one of the actively comment on Prelude. You still prefer 14s, but yeah, there are other really good Preludes in the series, like 12s. I really like 12s. Yeah, but some other comments you guys said. The first to use, frankly, obscenely large weapons, that's debatable. In the concept art for the first 6 games, we don't really see them using enormous weapons, but in-game, their swords tend to be about as big as their sprites, so who knows how big their greatswords really were. And especially 6's Ultima weapon, that's a lightsaber that gets longer the more you use it, and it can get like twice the length of the sprites that use it. Who knows how long that actually gets. We haven't actually seen a modern rendition of 6's Ultima weapon, so who knows. And Biggs and Wedge are indeed Star Wars references. Yep, those names first appeared in 6 as well, the previous game. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just hurry. That's it. You're coming with me from now on. Code deciphered. Think how many of our people risked their lives just for this code. How many of your people did do that? Because right now, Avalanche is only comprised of the members that you've seen so far, plus one other one. Avalanche used to be a whole army. That's not explained until Before Crisis, which is a prequel to this game that came out way later, and that most North Americans have not played. Most North American fans. Okay, but yeah, Barrett has joined our team. We can take a look at him. An interesting thing to note about Barrett, and that isn't immediately apparent from his low-res field model, is that he has a gun where his right hand should be. He has a gun arm. That is his weapon. He can replace his right arm. Wait, Google? They do have the internet in this world, but I'm pretty sure Shinra is really good at cracking down on people who spread their company secrets. They probably execute them on the spot. But yeah, Barrett's default weapon is a Gatling gun that he straps to the stump that is his right arm now. But you can't really do anything with their equipment because we don't have anything to replace it with. Yeah, and you can see right here, the Buster Sword, you can see down there, can you see my cursor? No, you can't, okay. There's 2 little circles connected by a line, in the line that says slot. Those holes in the Buster Sword are representative of this. You can't see it here, but if you go here, you can see that those holes have little green crystals in them. Use VPNs like they do in China to get around the blocks. Who knows? VPNs might be a bit too modern for the era in which this game came out. Yeah, but since Barrett uses a gun, that means he is a long-range character and should be in the back row. Back rows make a return, and they're just as important as they were in Final Fantasy VI. Code deciphered. Okay, another thing you can do is you can come down here and there's a treasure chest. Treasure chests are easy to spot. They're always these big golden glowing things, so you shouldn't miss them. Phoenix down. Now, Biggs doesn't really have much of a personality. He's just kind of the... Honestly, Biggs is the kind of character you'd expect to be the hero, given his personality. He's huge JRPG protagonist material, but he's not a main character. Push that button over there. Jessie is probably the most important of the three. Between Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie, you'll be seeing a lot of her in the beginning of this game. I don't feel like I have to talk much about her since you'll be seeing her for yourself. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud! The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Yeah, another weird thing that Final Fantasy VII does, just because the previous games did it, is your party members walk into you in order to join your party. It's kind of weird. They merge with your body so that they don't have to program them following you around. Which is weird that the previous Final Fantasies had to do that. Hold on. This is the Final Fantasy VII main battle theme, also an extremely famous song in the series. I know, right? I don't know what it is about the PS1's soundboard, but it makes these songs sound so great. I don't know what it is about them. Also, you can just barely make out Barrett's left shoulder tattoo. That's normally not visible at the low resolution this game is normally played in, but since I've upped it, it's more easy to see. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. It's weird that previous Final Fantasies had to do that when the Dragon Quest games, which came out in the same time, were perfectly capable of having your entire party follow behind you all the time. But that was a different company at the time. The two companies would later merge. But still, it wasn't unreasonable to think that Final Fantasy could start doing that. But they wouldn't start doing that until the next game, until Final Fantasy VIII. Well, they did it in Chrono Trigger. Whatever. Now this area looks pretty big, and you could take the time to like walk down to the right and around. There's a big floor space here, but there's nothing to find. Don't waste your time, you just end up running into a bunch of encounters. Most gaps like this you'll automatically jump over when you approach them, but most of the time but sometimes you had to hit a button. Push the OK button in front of a ladder to grab onto it. After that, use the D-pad to move up and down. Yeah, if you hit the select button, which there's a green arrow, indicating something to interact with. And down here, you can see a little glowing bottle. It's a potion, so yeah, I suppose it's a bottle. Yeah, keep an eye out for those oddly out-of-place glowing objects. You don't want to miss them. And she just repeats the ladder instructions. I love this song. The Mako Reactor theme has a leitmotif to it that's used in other songs in the game. So you want to commit this to memory, so you can recognize it when you hear it in other songs. And these are save points. Very hard to miss. Huh, that's weird. Where's my other save file? I better be careful with my saves in this emulator. Yeah, and if you don't want to walk to that little opening over there to see if it's a way to go, just hit select and it will tell you whether or not it's an exit. So you don't gotta bother running into more battles than necessary. And this is Restore Materia. What is Materia, you ask? Well, we don't have the option for it yet, but if you look at Cloud's status screen, you can see two little green round crystals in the slots of his Buster Sword. Those are Materia. They're similar to Final Fantasy VI's Magicite, only there's a lot more of them. They're not as world-damning as the Magicite were. And you can equip up to 16 of them if you have the right gear. When we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't poo nothing. Fine, be my guest. And then, Cloud starts hearing voices in his head. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up, here they come. And here we go. First boss, the Guard Scorpion. And if you hit select in combat, it will show you their names. Also, if you hit R2, it makes that appear. Shows you what's a target. I don't know what the point is, but I like to have the name up. Another thing to note is that magic is really cheap in this game. So if you want to spam magic all the way down here, you can. It's not really gonna cost you much. But you don't have infinite MP and there's no way to fully heal your party yet. So you gotta be kinda careful. And you want to take your time a little bit between its attacks, because at some point the camera is going to rotate. Like right now. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail is up. That's a mistranslation. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. What he meant to say is, if you attack while its tail is up, then it will counterattack with its laser. So, just don't do anything. Eventually it'll put its tail back down. There you go. Yeah. Being a machine, it's weak to lightning. So feel free to spam bolt on this guy. Also, you probably just noticed, when Barret got attacked, that pink bar filled up by a significant amount. And there we go, he won. Then we get the assault gun, which is a new weapon for Barret. He didn't have that very long, did he? Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Okay, time to hurry. But first, we get that weapon on Barret. You also want to make sure that you save right away, as soon as you get the chance. Yeah, but when one of those pink bars, when one of those limit bars completely fills up, a character will get access to a special attack called a limit break, which are similar to the desperation attacks in Final Fantasy VI, only you don't need to be at low health to use them, and you have complete control over when they're used. The only downside is that it takes up the attack slot when it's full, so if you don't want to use it yet, then you have to use magic or items or something else. But let's just go ahead and use it now. No reason not to. It'll fill up again. And you actually want to use this as often as possible so that you can learn more. That's how you learn more. Well, that's how you learn some of them. I would open up the limit menu to talk about how you learn more limit breaks, but I'm running out of time. So I gotta hurry it up. And back attacks are a thing, but there's a bug where if you quickly start running away from combat and let go, then you'll turn around, so they won't get to do extra damage on you, although your rows are still swapped. And I'm already 2 minutes down and I'm only just now reaching the save point. Come on. Alright, let's go. You can't run into battles on ladders, so that's good. Also, this part's super important. If you don't do this correctly, then you'll end up wasting a ton of time and will probably die. You gotta talk to Jesse. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Yeah, if you don't help her out... Shut up, Kite May. You know what? Go in the corner. You go in the corner and think about what you just did. Okay? Yeah, but if you don't help Jessie out, then she won't be able to open the doors for you up above, and you'll have to come back down and help her. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I should probably just run. Might be faster. I would fight it. Come on. There we go. Light for a second. That is a good point. It does have a very action-packed opening. Let's go. They talk to Jessie, and she opens the door. I would farm ethers from them if the timer wasn't going. Anyway, we're almost out of here. We actually have over half the time left. So, yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it. Yep, see? Timer's gone. And just for dramatic effects, it explodes early. Although that explosion does show you that there are a total of 8 reactors in this city. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey! If it's about your money, save it to it back at the hideout. Yeah, you can't go in there. It's all on fire. I'm guessing Jessie did that in order to, make it difficult for the enemy soldiers to follow us. Remember her from the opening? Excuse me. What happened? Now you have an option. You can either tell her to quickly get out of here, or you can actually just talk to her. Nothing. Hey, listen. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only a gill? Buy one. Oh, thank you. Here you are. Now the flower doesn't actually appear in your inventory or anything, it's just kind of floating there. I don't know. Yeah, but you can't see it at this angle, but that billboard that we just saw for Loveless, that's not important at all. At least not in the original FF7. It will be mentioned by another character later on, but it's not going to be important until one of the prequels. This game has a lot of spin-offs. This game has more spin-offs than any other in the series. Lots of people just running around in a panic, except for this lady here. She doesn't seem all that worried. Just what the hell is going on? Received potion. Wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet, Avalanche. Okay, so he's reading graffiti that was apparently left by one of us. I wonder if it's ever explained who left it. Is there anything over here? I've never explored this corner. I don't think there is. Nothing over here, that's for sure. Oh, there's a clock on the wall up there. I never noticed that. What time is it? 3... something? Well, it's most definitely like 3 something a.m. Up super late. Is it nighttime? I mean, they got the street lamps on, but Midgar always has this dark cloud over it, so it could be daytime. Hey, you there! Shinra soldiers. Now you have the option of choosing whether or not to fight them or run, but take too long and it chooses for you. I'm not afraid of them. Just a couple of MPs. What the? Yeah, and even if you fight them, it doesn't help your situation on the field. It's just extra battles. And we still aren't in a completely safe situation yet. No time to relax. No save points, no way to fully heal myself. Now, pincer attacks like this are super annoying. Every time you get attacked from behind, you get turned around. And you can't escape even if you clear one side. So the best thing to do in that situation is to immediately take out one side as soon as possible, so that you don't get turned around anymore. Because every time you get hit from behind, you take extra damage. Not that these guys pose much of a threat. Over here. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab him! FMV sequences are also very divided. Sometimes they've got high-resolution versions of their field models, other times they look just fine, like they did in the opening. Cloud never came. Cloud. Wonder if he was killed. No way! Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's going to fight to the end for Avalanche? The hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing. Sorry. Cloud! And you notice that Jesse's version of Cloud just has a bunch of ellipses instead of exclamation points. Looks like I'm a little late. You're damn right you're late! Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big deal, just what I always do. Shit! Having everyone worried like that about you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me. What? I'm taking it out of your money, hot stuff. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Be careful. I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Yeah, she gives Cloud a lot more attention than the others do. In any Final Fantasy game? Last train out of Sector A station. Last stop is Sector 7, Train Graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. So is that MST? This is why I hate the last train. Hoo boy. Huh? This is my house, so make yourselves at home. Homeless bum. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Yeah, I know. I saw your previous comments. But there's only so much farming that I can do. Time contradicts with what's on the clock in the station. Yeah, I suppose. But maybe a really long time passed between then and now. There's no way. There's no way 7 hours passed. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. It seems like this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Someday Avalanche is gonna be famous, and me too. Hey Cloud, you wanna look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1/10,000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main support structure holds the plate up in the center, and there are other support structures built in each section. The #1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's #2, #3, all the way up to the #8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. What, 9 where the sky guy is red? Sky guy? Phew, this is next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area right now. At each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and background on each and every passenger on the train. By linking it up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. Oh, where the sky is red? Random spot in 9 where the sky is red. Not sure what you're talking about myself. Anyone could tell that we look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in an ID security check area. When the light goes off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. I know. Next time, I'll give you one I made myself. She's referring to a fake ID. Looking forward to it. Okay, then I'll put a little extra effort in and make it with a bang. We're almost there. After talking with you, I really want to do it. 4-tile spot where the sky goes red. A bit past the first chocobo forest, I believe. Now I'm not sure where that is. I've never seen that one before. Are you using an emulator? I think you've lit my fuse. Oh, I've lit your fuse, huh? Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's 'cause of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Dunno, probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. I know, no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. And that line that Cloud just said is going to be a recurring line in this game. Yo, get over here, all ya! When you've been a trainman as long as I have, you see a lot of people and a lot of lives. People meeting, parting, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get to you anymore. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. 'Cause the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out! And then everyone runs off. And then there's these two. I really don't understand these two. I have never understood what exactly it is that they're doing. First, it just seems like they're talking to each other. And I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we can go to be alone? Wow. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn. What? I really don't understand who's talking when and about what in that conversation. Later on they do some other weird things. But yeah, if you go right here, it takes you to the train graveyard, and there's a lot of powerful enemies that you can't really handle yet. You don't want to get killed after everything you just went through, so let me find a save point first. Huh, there's one. Hey now, oops. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez. Huh? You come to see it too? There was a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Hey, look, it's huge, ain't it? "15 meters tall. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. Bye, bro." Yo, Cloud, over here, now! I guess we can't go through there yet. You can see there's a red arrow up there, so you will be able to climb those stairs eventually, just not now. You know, I got the resolution so high I can almost make out what that sign actually says. Most of it's in hiragana, I think. But it's still too fuzzy. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna go check out the train graveyard real quick. What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Wow, you're great. Damn right, don't waste time talking, that's what I always say. But, excuse me, you cannot pass without the proper clearance. Did I do good this time? You gotta be tougher. But, Okay, let's go check out the graveyard. I don't think there's anything for us to do here, but you can see that that one train kind of sticks out. That's because it can be moved, but not now. Not yet. The ones in red cloaks seem to be just like security guards. You don't really fight them very often, although you do meet ones dressed like that later that act like captains. So I'm not really sure what that outfit represents. It's probably just a generic Shinra outfit. It could be used for multiple purposes. Like, cause there's this guy here. All his job is to regulate who gets on and off the train. And he's apparently been doing it for years. In fact, if I recall correctly, he's been doing it for about a decade at least. Explosions! Explosions! Oh man, Avalanche is so cool! Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They said that there was a terrorist explosion up above and that this time it was a Mako reactor. You know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgard's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone on their sleep. Okay, so it wasn't in the middle of the night. It was in the afternoon. This Mako explosion has really sent Midgard into a fit. I'm not opening up. Go away. Fine. I'll look around elsewhere. Oh, Jesus! What the hell is wrong tonight? This world has Jesus? Well, that makes sense. They have Christmas. They have Jesus? What? Okay. I thought that long blackout was strange. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself, and all of a sudden I get kicked out of the fucking store. What's up with that? Oh, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. Is there American audiences? Well, maybe, but that still doesn't change the fact that this world has Christmas. We're closed today. Come back tomorrow. You dried up old geese? You tired? Why don't you rest up on the 3rd floor of my house? There's just one condition. You gotta give me some cash. 1 gil, 10 gil, or nothing. Let's say 10 gil. Oh man, oh man. Go ahead and help yourself to the room. Use whatever bed you want. Sleep tight, old guy. Hey! Wait a minute, you! You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. That wooden sign is the one you're talking about? Yeah, I tried examining it. I guess it just didn't have the right angle. Okay. Isn't Cloud 21? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. In Japan, as soon as you turn 21, you're old. That's just the way they think. Okay, assault gun. Don't know why you can buy them. You're given one for free from the first boss. I really don't get it. Grenades are the thing. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. Grenades are the single most important item for anybody wanting to do a... for anybody who want to do a challenge run, where you don't use materia and you only use, the weakest weapons. Grenades are gonna be your best friend. But this item here is a notable one, because this is the only time in the game you can buy this item. So if you want a perfect save file, then you're going to have to spend a lot of time just grinding and farming right now before you do anything else in order to buy 99 of these. Right now I'm just gonna buy 2. Well, maybe I should just buy 1. Yeah, just 1. Hey, what the... You? Anyone talking to me must be a novice. Yep, that's me. Or, I used to be with Soldier. The name's Cloud. I got no business with you. Well, I never heard of you. Okay, let's say the other thing. Yep, that's me. So what? Everyone's a beginner sometime. Don't act so big, amateur. Seeing as how I'm such a warm-hearted guy, I'll show you the ropes. You come back here tomorrow. I got some things I got to do. Out of my way, kid. Anything back here? Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. Since today's special, I'm gonna let you in on a juicy bit of news, but you gotta keep it to yourself. Do you know about what's been going on? Everything's in a buzz about that terrorist group Avalanche blowing up the Sector 1 Mako reactor. Well, he's got that big gate in the way, and as he showed off, that is clearly capable of stopping bullets, because he was aiming at Cloud and he shot and it didn't do anything. I don't know how it stops bullets, but it does. On the surface, they say they're an anti-Shinra group, but in reality, they say they're just out to kill as many people as they can. Yeah, that's a good one, ain't it? While they're busting things up on top, the only ones making out good are us weapon stores. Now if we can just get rid of this backstock, we'll be doing okay. Yeah, I can't get in there. You know what I do? I bet you don't. You come here tomorrow and I'll tell you. There just ain't no good jobs here in the slums. I want to go to the upper world. So what are you doing? Are you just playing with your dog or are you training it? Whew. Yep, and since we paid the kid, we can just go to sleep here. Although, I don't think this progresses time. Time won't progress until we go to the bar, where the others went. Strange as that sounds. You're Kratos? How come you changed your name? Oh, this is the wrong room. Simmerfer, huh? That's gonna be really difficult to get used to. But you always come in and say the same thing, so I guess I'll know who you are. Okay. You get the right angle, huh? Oh, here we go. What crappy handwriting. And look at all this graffiti. Don't be taken in by the Shinra. Mako energy will not last forever. Mako is the life of the planet, and that life is finite. The end is coming. Saviors of the planet, Avalanche. Wow, it's really difficult to read that sign. No wonder I never found it. Okay, Barrett, what do you got to say? Okay, go on ahead. Yeah, so Barrett just came in here and kicked everybody out. You, Cloud, get off your slow-moving ass! Okay, when we go in here, there's gonna be another musical highlight. The theme of a very important character. Okay, so you walk into the bar, and immediately this little girl shows up, exclaiming, "Papa!" But then she realizes who it is, and immediately runs off into the corner. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah, this girl, the song that's playing right now, is her theme. Did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Tifa Lockhart. I haven't told you the other characters' names. Cloud's last name is Strife, and Barrett's last name is Wallace. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. No big. And then you have the option of giving it to Tifa, or blowing her off and giving it to Marlene. Do they ever really tell how long Cloud has been with Avalanche? It seems like Cloud has been in Midgar for at least a year, but he only actually joined Avalanche recently. That's it. So yeah, this whole thing with the flower, this is all part of this weird invisible affection stat. There are 4 characters in this game that you have affection stats with. Tifa and Barrett are among them. You can give the flower to Tifa to boost your affection with her, or you can give it to Marlene to ruin your affection with Tifa. Just give it to her. Thank you, Cloud. It smells wonderful. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. Yeah, so Tifa is the owner of this here bar, which is called the 7th Heaven. So, talk to Biggs. Ah, nothing like that first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? No. What? You're telling me you're too good to drink with me? Don't act big-headed just because you were in Soldier. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you something. I'm not interested in your stories. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Careless. You're getting all excited. Wonder what for. Yeah, Marlene won't talk to us. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. Papa, welcome home. You alright, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. And the slot machine, or pinball machine, or whatever it was, is I think it's a pinball machine. It's a secret elevator. Yeah, but Marlene is Barrett's adopted daughter. We'll learn more about their relationship much later. Sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Just a minute, I'll make one for you. Nice show you got on. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. Yeah, there's a few typos. In fact, hold on, I actually want to talk about this real quick. I have in my hands an original copy of the game. Black Label. And you've probably seen a Black Label copy of the game before, but I'm betting you haven't seen an original print of the Black Label version, with the I in Masterpiece slightly misplaced. A few years ago, this was going on eBay for like $1,000. It was worth its weight in gold. Then it got re-released on Steam and PSN, and since everybody had access to the game digitally, demand for physical copies really went down. Now it's about 1/5 of its original value. But this is the copy that I have always played. All 10 times that I have played Final Fantasy VII before have been on this. This is my first time emulating the game. This is one of my treasures. It's all dirty. It's got a crack in the case. Could probably replace the case. Yeah, but still. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. Hi, Pokemaster. The European version? Original copy from $98.99? Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but I actually was super lucky. I started looking for Final Fantasy VII immediately after playing Kingdom Hearts, which was about the time it came out in North America. And I actually found it at a used game store for only $15. That was before its copy went up, before its value went up so high. You gotta be careful about who you lend games to. Really careful. In fact, a long time ago I made the foolish mistake of sending my original copy of Kingdom Hearts to a friend in Florida. I had no guarantee that I would get it back. But I trusted him, and he did eventually mail it back to me, so that's good. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. I guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah. Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. You better go down below. Yeah, but multiple points throughout the game, Tifa is going to keep asking Cloud if he's feeling alright. She's going to ask a lot of strange questions to Cloud. It's not really going to be explained why, but it has something to do with that voice that we heard earlier, right before setting the bomb. Yeah. So let's head on down and meet up with the others. Oh, the TV works just fine down here. Hey look, it's my favorite show, Sin. Yay, Sin. Today the #1 reactor was bombed. The terrorist group Avalanche has claimed responsibility for the bombing. It is expected that Avalanche will continue its reign of terror. But citizens of Midgar, there is no need to fear. I have immediately mobilized soldiers to protect our citizenry against this senseless violence. Thank you and good night. Yeah, but when you do that... Shinra Information Network? You know, that makes sense. Shinra Information... Yeah, probably. But still, Sin... It's too good. Anyway, it's said that President Shinra was the one talking, but that's not him on screen. I don't know who that is. President Shinra is actually a fat guy in a red suit. We'll be meeting him a teeny bit later. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. Think it was all because of my bomb? But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. You think I'm a little too uptight? No. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about me. But I'm a coward. I don't look like it, but I'm a coward at heart. Okay, so he is a little cowardly. Welcome back, Kite May. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you so bad just cause you wasn't Soldier. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas by hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it, that's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks. Money. Is it different? I thought he always kinda wore like a light brown outfit. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about either Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Yeah, so Cloud comes off as a very distant and uncaring person right away. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about either organization, and he doesn't care about the fate of the world or anything. So what does he care about? What is he after? Straighten things up with everyone for me. Money. Oh my, it must have been for a lot of it. Sure, well, what the hell? It's a verbal agreement. Now let me figure this out. Oh, stop it, Cloud. Did you hear me? Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Cloud, you just want friends. Isn't that right? I really don't care. You're terrible. Real cold-blooded. Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Isn't that right? Blow off. Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you ever got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me. Yeah, and you can't get near Biggs, but if you go back and look, it really looks like he was jerking off behind this table. It really looks like that. It could just be my imagination, but I'm not the only one who thinks so. Also, why does that sign say Texas? Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Baron and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just going to walk right out ignoring your childhood friend? What? Sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. Look, the well.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you had...
Going Veronica extra subbed. Praise the sub. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Now that scene just there was kind of confusing. Because it makes it seem like they stepped outside to the location that we're seeing now. But that's not the case. The place that we're seeing right now is actually a town on the other side of the planet. I'm guessing that the backdrop was just an introduction to the flashback. Like a kind of an artsy thing with the two of them in the foreground. Yeah, because this definitely took place in a different town. In their hometown. This is 7 years ago. Right now, Cloud is 15, and Tifa, I believe, is 17. Pretty sure. I think she's 2 years older than Cloud. Sorry I'm late. Actually, I can just check right now. Their ages are in here. Oh no, she's actually 1 year younger than him. I thought she was older. 14? No, this was 7? Oh yeah, it would be 14. Never mind, I can't math. Can't math right now. Too busy trying to remember both of their ages. Okay, so yeah, Cloud is 14 here, and I guess that makes Tifa 13 here. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgar. All boys are leaving our town. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? Will you be in the newspapers if you do well? I'll try. Hey, why don't we make a promise? If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you come save me, alright? What? Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to at least experience that once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. Now something very important that you should probably note about that scene was Cloud's eye color. Now this isn't the first time in the series that we've seen a child version of a character in a flashback who had a different color scheme. It's usually just hair color though. That's easy enough to change. But eye color? You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. Received Barrett's stash, 1,500 gil. This is my pay. Don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay. It's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's from Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. And that's the sleeping melody. And this is Barrett's theme. I don't know why it plays now, but I think this is the only time in the entire game where it does play, so enjoy it while you can. Also, I don't know why Cloud slipped in the corner of the basement. He has a perfectly good bed he rented. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time. Yep, Tifa's coming with us this time. She's the last member of Avalanche. And is Marlene mixing drinks? She's like 6 years old. Okay then. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia you found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, I'll explain it. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. Twitch turned your typo into a hyperlink? Drinks.yep. Oh, why can't EYEP be an actual extension? First, access to the menu. You know the basic functions. The triangle button brings up the menu. Directional buttons move the cursor. Like this. Select each menu by using the OK button. If you want to leave the menu, just push the cancel button. See? Let's go ahead. Now you're in this menu. Select Materia submenu. Select who you want to use it. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put materia in. Katme, why did you repeat yourself? I saw it the first time. I'm doing the tutorial right now. Now select the material you want to use. This is curative material. If you want to know what its effect is, line the cursor up with check and push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line the cursor up to magic. You can see that the available magic has increased. Now you can use new magic cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See? It wasn't that tough. When you want to remove any materia, it's as easy as pointing to the materia slot and pushing the triangle button. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, your situation changes. And by that I think it means your stats change. Parts of you may become stronger, while others get weaker. Normally when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. It's wise not to overuse magic materia, but try out various things. Push the cancel button to exit the submenu. Okay, that's about it. I'll give you some advanced tips later. Shit, what's this "it wasn't that tough" crap? I'm clueless. Well, you handle the materia then. Yep, and now we can access the materia menu. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. So, it's illegal for you to sell drinks to minors, but is it illegal for minors to sell drinks? Apparently not. Take care. There's lots to do out here before we move on. First, we can go into this shop now. Another slow day. This keeps up the stores going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. You a customer? Yes, welcome. We sell, we buy. Okay, so from here we can buy basic healing items. Probably gonna want a few antidotes. Maybe an extra Phoenix down as well. And you can also buy all the basic materia: fire, ice, lightning, and restore. We have all three, well, we have all four except for fire. We have 3 of the 4. And Tifa's in the party now, so I should probably outfit her. Tifa uses gloves, because she's a monk. She fights with her fists. So right now everyone has the bronze bangle, which has no slots. I would like to buy iron bangles for everybody, but that's gonna get kind of expensive pretty fast. Now, currently Cloud has the lightning and ice materia equipped. Now if you look down there, just underneath those stars, you can see that each one has 58 AP. Just like in Final Fantasy V, you earn AP from battles every time you win one. And all of the AP is added to all of the materia that everybody has equipped. Yeah, and you see that it says to next level, a whole 1942. It takes a very long time to level up materia, at least for the majority of the beginning of the game. There are ways to level them up faster later on, but for now it's going to go very, very slowly. So you'll want to have as much material equipped as possible, despite what the tutorial says, so that you can level them up. Although if you're going to equip magic materia on a character, it might as well be on a character that's actually going to cast it, since it will lower their strength and boost their magic power, as well as their max MP, it seems. Yeah, so I probably actually want to take this and put it all on Barret. Now, most people, when they first play this game, they think to themselves, oh, if I want to equip the materia to Barret, first I have to remove it from Cloud and then add it to him. No, do it the long way. But there's the faster way. A way that I didn't know about for the first few playthroughs. If you click on Arrange, you can exchange all of one character's materia with another. Much faster, isn't it? This is the menu that I use now to do all of my materia. What's the word? Materia organization? Materia management, that's it. All my materia management. As for healing, let's go ahead and give the restore materia to Tifa. And then, for the other elemental materia, let's give the iron bangle to Barret so that he can equip it with his armor. Well, you don't have to swap them all. Like, you can swap one at a time. Like this. You go into exchange, and you take just one, and do it like that. Real simple. And if you want to swap an entire character, you can click on their name. And it will do it to the best of its ability. Yeah, but this menu is also a really good way to manage your materia with characters that aren't in the current party. Because what's odd about Final Fantasy VII, now that I'm thinking about it, it's also the first game in the series to have only a 3-person party. It's the smallest party in the series yet. Only 3 people. All the prior games had mostly 4, except for 4 which had 5. Final Fantasy IV which had 5, if, you know what I mean. Yeah, but for now, we're gonna keep Cloud materialist, just so that his strength doesn't get lowered. Barret, you're gonna be our mage. Tifa, you're gonna be the healer. Actually, who would be the best healer right now? Actually, it looks like that would be Cloud. He has the highest spirit. But we want him attacking. But Cloud just has generally high stats all around, except for dexterity. Yeah, this will show you a list of all of your elemental affinities. It's got every element that's usually in the series, plus poison and gravity. There's no darkness, though. No shadow. Oh, there's more. It also shows you what status effects they're immune to and what status effects their attacks can cause. That's all stuff that you can do with materia. The materia system in this game is crazy. It's not that hard to understand, but there are a lot of great combinations that you can do. Alright, let's head upstairs. See what it is they wanted to show me. This room here is actually the tutorial room. It's completely optional, but it's also a fun room. Received all materia. Hey, you got one right off. That was materia. Next, take this treasure chest. Okay, I guess some chests are wooden. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I was going to use all on offensive magic, but Bear doesn't have enough materia slots for that. So. Yeah, but then again, now that it's Tifa. Okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, let me give one magic materia to Cloud. Then I'll put Restore here. Give this to Tifa, so now everybody has magic. And then I'll put... How do I get over to that menu? Do I have to do this? There we go. There. Yep, so now that these two materia are linked, which you can tell they're linked because there's this line connecting them, Restore paired with All will make it so that Restore heals the entire party instead of just a single target. All is a very valuable materia. Oh hey, that's the dog from before. And he's telling us how to use the buttons. Yeah, don't think about that too hard. Let's see. L1 and R1 button to turn quickly? What? Yeah, hold in all the shoulder buttons, let them start to reset the game. Huh? Finger? What the hell? I'm the position cursor. Call me whenever you're walking around confused. Push the select button and now appear over your shiny little head. Jeez, you stand out even more than I do. Am I in the way? If so, just push the select button one more time. I'm pretty busy myself and can't always come when you need me. If I don't show up sometimes, don't get mad. Later. But wait, red triangles mark exits, green triangles mark ladders, yada yada yada. These will help you safely make it through even the darkest streets or dangerous mountains. But there are times when it won't appear, so be careful. Yeah, so what was that it was telling me about before? L1 and R1 turn quickly? Oh. That's kind of weird. Like, right now, I'm just holding an up, but then up combined with R1, it makes me walk diagonally. That's kind of weird. It's really weird. Why wouldn't you just use the D-pad? Maybe that's there for people whose controllers are busted and don't register diagonal movement. I don't know. This is the fabled save point. At a save point, you can use a tent or select save. There's more too. Look for something called secret. What? Even if you are wiped out, if you save, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little bit, but when you leave Midgard, once you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. Anyway, to make it run by default? I don't think so. That should be all you need to know about the save point. I'll probably see you again sometime somewhere along the road. Take care. I'm a treasure chest! Beginners, make sure and keep an eye out for me. Those odd times when the game needs it, like for reading signs or opening doors. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be many of those times though. But seriously, this whole interaction over here was weird. Help! You've got to hang in there. Your limit gauge is just starting to build. Ah! Okay, now your limit gauge is full. Go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. Great. Good job. Hey soldier, tell us about battles. Who even pay you? I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. What do you want to know? It's about ATB, the numbers on the screen, about change and defend. I can type out all this stuff. Escaping, about the gauges, status effects, elements. Help? Looks like you didn't get it the last time I told you. What's wrong with you? You touched in the head? Well, don't worry. You just need to push the select button in battle. Do that and the help message will walk you through the commands. It also shows the name of your enemy, so even I use it once in a while. Make good use of it. Okay, yeah, so he means the select button in combat. Yeah, I use it all the time. That's all the time I have for you. I guess that's it, huh? That's all there is to do here. Alright. I am gonna buy more bangles. Maybe 2 more. There we go. There we go. Now let me rearrange my materia a bit. Let's see. I don't want Cloud with any magic materia on, so let's put that on Tifa. Actually, let's divide it between the two so that Tifa's physical attacks are still worth a damn. Okay, and I think we're all set to go, except that there's one more... Oh, I guess they scattered as soon as I got close. Yeah, one more house to check out. All these little toys everywhere. He used to give us nothing but headaches when he was here, but now that he's gone, I kind of miss him. Strange, isn't it? Oh, I think I know whose house this is. See those leather jackets? I think this is Johnny's bedroom. Johnny is an extremely minor character who gets a lot of scenes for some reason. I don't really know why. I wonder if my son's already left. When it's just my wife and I here, you have no idea how lonesome it gets. Yeah, so I guess this is the day that their son decides to set off into the world. Toilet room. You see the little toilet paper rolls up above? They put a lot of detail into this little house, and you never even have to come in here. You want them to be happy and do what they want while they're young, but being a parent, you can't help but worry. I guess I'm not cut out to be a parent yet. Must be a much larger character. They ran out of time, just didn't work for some reason. Yeah, they don't really do much with him. Yeah, this is Johnny right here. At least I think it's Johnny. No, yeah, he's gone. Johnny is gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. And what about you? Listen, if there isn't anyone to listen, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? Yeah, and you, Mr. I Don't Care. I'll get a little more information that would pique even your interest. You wait and see. This is supposed to be peek or poke. I think that's a typo. When it comes down to it, I'm gutless. I'm still just a no-good kid. Is there anyone in here now? No, guess not. I thought we'd get the chance to meet Johnny real quick before he left, but I guess we don't meet him until later. Okay, so now that I've got a full party, let's go check out that graveyard. I don't even know if you've run into any encounters over there. Yet. We will later. We will later. Talking about now. Like these two again. I've had it. Me too. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yes. Well then, shall we? Yes. Okay, I think what's happening is they tried to kiss each other and they missed and fell over. I can't really tell. Okay. I don't know if you can run into any encounters on top of the trains. Yeah, but there's nowhere else you can go here. There's ladders. Oh, here we go. Well, they fell past each other, so I don't think they headbutted, or they would have fallen backwards. Yeah, but see? Cure linked with all lets me cure everybody in the party at once. Well, that was fast. Yeah, but it's gonna take a really, really long time if I want to just farm and level grind here. You guys don't want to watch me do that. And the stream's only half over. Yeah, but you can't walk past this rubble here. You can't get into the rest of the train graveyard until later. And when you do, it's gonna be a one-time only visit. So you better make sure you get everything. Got a couple potions. Okay, but there are a couple of things in this game that you are going to have to sit there and watch me do over and over, and they will be tedious. Like, certain items that you can only get by stealing and places that you can't return to, stuff like that. Or blue magic, because blue magic is in this game. They don't call it blue magic, but it's in this game. And you know how annoying those are to get. Morning. Dawn comes and things never change. You be careful not to get hurt. Coming back again here. Tales? I've never actually played any of the Tales games. I've mostly played Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Yo! Looks like this ain't no private car, so split up! Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck. You say something? This is a really weird scene, too. He's actually talking to that guy who just sat down, but he comes all the way up here to talk. I don't know why. I said you say something? Yo, look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn! It's empty because of guys like you. Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings. Only devoted employees like... Oh, wait, no. You're the one still talking? I always thought that was Barrett talking. You've seen the news, right? Yeah. Shinra says there'll be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. You working for Shinra? I won't give in to violence, and I'm not giving you my seat either. Barrett! Fuck. You lucky fuck. So what are we gonna do now? Shit, the hell you so calm about? You're busting up my rhythm. Seems like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Ha! Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning and welcome to Midgar Alliance. Arrival time at Sector 4 station will be 11:45. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. Got it? Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. You know, for us needing to do something really risky and something that requires quite a bit of preparation in just 3 minutes, you guys are really nonchalant about it. You're the only ones that don't talk to me or come to my house. I'm impressed. Don't worry about me. Oh man, I'm gonna brag to everyone at work about this. Yo, Mr. Know-It-All big-time soldier. You ought to know the area around the number 5 reactor, right? So let's hear your explanation. It looks like you've seen this already. It's alright. Come a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Repeat, type A security alert. Yeah. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Fuck, someone blew it. Unidentified passengers located in car number 1. Preparing for lockdown. Okay, I need to make a safe state here. Let's go, keep it up, because I'm actually gonna screw this part up just to show you guys the dialogue. But even though you only get 15 seconds, you can still talk to people. You talk to me even now? I'm really impressed. Let me give you a little something as a reward. Phoenix down. If I die in the gutter, use that to revive me, okay? Car number 1 locked down. Car being sent to the station. Yeah, so we've been locked in here. Come on, hurry your slow ass up. That's it, huh? Oh well. We're gonna jump out of here. Follow me. We got a lot of battles ahead of us. This is going to be tough. Oh man, we were forced to get this far out. We can't just go back now. We've got to go on. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse did good. Now it's our turn. Well, the reactor's just down this tunnel. Yeah, but if you go back here, you can keep coming forward repeatedly. There's a lot of random encounters here, but we're not going to bother with that. Actually, let me do this now, because when I complete the train subquest, then I'm not going to be as far down the tunnel this way as before. I'm going to get into a few random encounters, but I'll just run from them. I just want to show you what's at the end of this tunnel. What kind of tip, guy, mate? That would be a good tip if I was willing to stop and farm. Yeah, but right here, you see, Shinra security guards are there. We've got to turn back. Okay, well, what if I don't turn back? You're the avalanche! Okay, so how tough are these guys? Oh, not that tough. Yeah, so it looks like the red ones are special combatants. Yeah. Yeah, antidote. A terrorist attack! Intruders! More security's coming. It's dangerous to stay here. Well, what if I do stay here? Yeah, I think they do just keep coming infinitely. You just keep fighting them over and over. It doesn't want you to go this way. There's no point. So, I'm just gonna load my save. Back in the train. Okay, so this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to this guy on the left. Okay, you don't have anything to say. I'm gonna get the Phoenix down from this guy. And then get to the next card. Okay, make another save state. Car number 1 locked down. Upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry! They're gonna lock the door, sir! Oh, there's lots of people here to talk to. Just run! Changing to plan 2. Could it easily ran? Ran from what? You mean the Shinra guards that I loaded the save state from? I don't want to keep going in that one. There's a reason I made a save state there. I want to show everything that happens on the train. Changing to plan 2. Hey, you guys are rowdy. Well, just calm down. You're gonna talk to everybody, show everything they say. Gosh, you're adults, but you're making such noise. Please behave while you're in the train. What are you two doing? Does this mean that we're in a major bind? Huh? The hell? Do you want this? Yeah. Wow, I won't even charge you. What? Don't get used to it though. Received high potion. What? You sure are greedy. Okay, so that's the item in this card. Is that. And if we try to go to the car, I think we get the same cutscene. What? That's it? That didn't do anything. We'll jump from here. Follow me, you expensive leech. Oh wait, he has different lines? Phew, be strong. He has different lines for every car you jump out of. Might as well show them all off then. Okay, load. Okay, and I'll talk to this guy, get the high potion. Right, next card. Car number 2 locked down, upgrading to warning level 3. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry, if we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Unidentified passengers moving to front of train, currently tracking location. See that guy walking toward us? Wait until he gets closer, before closing this dialogue box. Save state. Hee hee. Now talk to him. Nowhere to run. By any chance, busted? That's right. I'm sorry, I'll give it back. And then he gives back what he stole. Later, goodbye, adios, Midgar. Oh, there's Johnny. So this is as far as we go? You are almost there. We're gonna jump off here. Follow me. Yeah, I'll have to do that part again. Don't worry, don't worry. I can't believe they have different dialogue for jumping out of each card. This is a crazy scene. That was close. I thought we were gonna get caught. They probably don't realize that we've sneaked in yet. We should get to the reactor in no time. Yeah, so the further along the car you get, the closer to the end of this tunnel you are when you jump out. Okay, so you robbed me, then I talk to you. Get back whatever it was you stole, and get to the next car. Gotta hurry. It's terrible. Who'd expect underwear bandits in this day and age? They wiped me out. Someone stole his clothes. That scary broad made me take the bomb. Of course I couldn't very well refuse her. Oh, there was another guy in there. Hold on. Any idea what happened? All I know is when I woke up, the three of us were butt naked. Hi Bruno, but I guess you couldn't relate. Car number 4, locked down, upgrading to maximum security alert. Alright, we made it. Yo, this way. Let's go, we're gonna dive out of here. Yeah, see this kid in the back? Talk to him. Guess who? It's me, Wedge. Looks like things were a success. Yeah, so Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are the ones who stole the clothes, the passengers in the previous car. But you know, it's not a very good plan. Because, you know, if the Shinra guards come onto the train and they start asking around for, you know, suspicious people, I think those three are going to talk about how their clothes were stolen. Whatever. Scary, huh? Too late to be saying that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because... Hey you two, there ain't no time for that. It's me, Jesse. How do I look, Cloud? Do I look good in a Shinra uniform? Yeah. You look great, just like a man. Yay, I'm so happy. I think? Yeah, that must be Biggs in the front. Can't even reach him to talk to him. Yo, ain't no time to waste. Do something. Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. You don't care if I go first? The leader always stays to the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Yo, don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Later, you take care of the rest. Good. So far everything's going as planned. Better not let your guard down till we get to the Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it! Well, the reactor's just down this tunnel. Yeah, so, if you recall, the first time we got off the train, we only had to come forward a couple of screens to get to where those guards were. Now, we're gonna have to come forward, like, 8 screens? A lot of screens. A lot of random encounters just to get back to that point. And for basically no reason other than to farm antidotes. Not really all that worth it. So, just head on forward. We'll be on our way. But it looks like the RNG wanted us to fight this battle first, no matter what. I guess it was next in the lineup. Yeah, but another thing that I haven't gotten the chance to show off yet. If you press left, it allows you to change rows, and pressing right allows you to defend, just like in the previous games. Randomizers? I have yet to play any game with a randomization patch. It's not something that I've experimented with. I've done ROM hacks, band translations and stuff like that, but never a randomizer. If one exists for Final Fantasy I on NES, I'll probably do that at some point. It's like a special thing. If somebody can find one for me, that'd be fantastic. Those light beams are the Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further. We can go down there, though. That's one damn tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? So you look inside closely. There seems to be nothing that'll get us stuck in this duct. Yeah, and if we go down this duct, we won't be able to come back up here. Don't be wasting time. Never know when the Shinra will find us. Cloud, just gotta go down. Go down. But damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Free ether. Racist bassist. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there are some hidden items down here. Like something in those boxes, maybe, if you examine them? No, I don't think so. Gonna end up wasting a bit of time down here. Also, I have no idea what's causing that flickering at the bottom of the screen. I'll try and fix that by the next stream. Also, Final Fantasy VII has some weird-ass enemies. Why are there fish down here? Oh, it's not visible right now, but it was before. I'll point it out when the fight is over. These guys are kind of resilient. Let's try magic. That's not even the start of it. And these things are really resilient. Barrett and Tifa, love, what up? It's gone now, but I'm sure it'll come back later. Hi, Wedge. How did you get here before me? Cloud, this way. The reactor's up this ladder. Annoying, punk. How did you get here before me? That's not fair. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I made your ID card special, so that's why it happened. I put my heart into making it, but I failed. Next time I'll give you something more decent. I'll be back at the hideout in my research room working on it. Bummer drummer? What? Received potion. It's done this way. This where I'm supposed to go? I can't remember now. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I want to look around a bit more. Oh, wait. No, I go up to come forward? I press up to come forward in this one circumstance. Oh, it just leads here. I should have guessed. And now I press up to go that way. I guess I just pressed up to go whichever direction Cloud is facing. In that one particular circumstance. Now those fucking seahorses? Why is there so much flying marine life in this place? Yeah, and I have absolutely no way of dealing with most of these status effects right now, so I just have to put up with them. All I can cure right now is poison. And they're not even using it. Hey, Biggs. We're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. Tent. I needed that, actually. Okay, so let's use that. Save. Now, it's funny that on emulator and on console, it still takes a while for these memory cards to load up. If they always start off grayed out, it must just be something that's hardwired into the programming. Alright, so that slide, you can't go back up that slide. Yeah, so this looks familiar, doesn't it? I'm assuming it's because all of the Mako reactors have pretty much the same blueprints. It looks just like the area we were at before, but it's not the same area. These weird things. Smoggers. I think these enemies came back in other FF7 games. Do they cause blind? Is that blind? I don't know, Barrett's sitting and he's like blacker than usual. I think that's supposed to be blind. Can't really tell. Is it curse? I have no idea. I probably should have read the tutorial on status effects. I love those bells. I love that part of the song. Alright, time to blow up another reactor. Once again, this time it's a flashback. Papa, Sephiroth? Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactors, Shinra, everything. I hate them all! Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. You alright? Tifa. No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. I know. You're my watch, right? Damn straight. Tifa's old friend. That ain't good enough. Yeah, so Barra still doesn't completely trust us since we used to be with Shinra. Yeah, blood taste. And it even tells you that it's in the back row, so if you attack it now, physical attacks aren't going to be very effective. At least with physical attacks. Oh, I think Cloud's poisoned. Is he poisoned and blind? It's so hard to tell. Yeah, but so far I've used Deadly Waste? So far I've used Braver twice. I think you have to use it 8 times to learn Cloud's next limit break. And once he does... the way limit breaks work is that there's 4 levels of limit breaks, and most characters get 2 limit breaks for the first 3 levels, and then 1 level 4 limit break. The way you learn them, let's take this one for example. First you use Braver. First you use Braver 8 times, and then you learn the second limit break for level 1. Then once you have that, you have to... wait, 9 times total? Okay. Okay. So yeah. Wait, no. That's not how it works. Is that how it works? Okay. Some limit breaks you learn just from using them. Others you learn for killing enemies with that character. I don't know how many characters, I don't know how many kills it takes for Cloud to learn that makes him a break, but since Cloud is basically always in the party, he's gonna learn his breaks the fastest. It's gonna take some effort on your part to learn the rest of the limits for the other characters. 120 kills. Okay. Explaining isn't my strength. No, it's just that I'm not 100% on the details. Usually I just play the game. I'm not the kind of person who memorizes numbers and formulae. Usually when I play this game, I don't put too much effort into finding everything, or getting a perfect save file, or getting max level characters, or anything like that. In fact, I don't think I've ever gotten a max level character, but I have mastered all of the materia. I don't understand how you can memorize so much stuff about MMORPGs, considering just how much content they have. That sounds like an insane amount of data to keep locked up in your head like that. Only needs 9 kills for her first level 2? That's kinda weird. Oh, 96. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Now, unfortunately, most of the space in my head is taken up by theme song lyrics and stuff that I need to know for my job. I wonder why they're different per character. They're probably based on which characters are in your party the most. Okay, now in order to get out of here, since we can't go back up the slide, we gotta go up the stairs. Now, this is a weird camera angle, isn't it? But it is the exact same layout as the other one. Ether. Now, those doors are closed, and we don't have Jesse or Biggs around to open them for us, so we gotta find another way to open them. But I never really got to talk about Tifa. Tifa is one of those video game girls that just everybody talks about. She is just all over the internet. She's one of the most popular gaming girls of all time, up there with the likes of Chun-Li, Princess Peach, and Zelda. She's made just as many cameos in other games as the other characters in this series. Barrett, unfortunately, isn't one of the most popular characters, which is a shame, because he's one of my favorites. He doesn't make many cameos, but Tifa, Cloud, and Sephiroth all make tons of cameos. What I want to know is, why not remote-controlled bombs? Remote-controlled bombs can't fight back. Yeah, so unless they were particularly stealthy, they would easily be stopped. Jesse said we have to push the button all at once. First try. Normally it takes me like 15 tries, but I got on first try. I played this game way too much. Timed bombs? No, I'm talking about actually getting the bomb to the detonation spot. I imagine they probably use, You're talking about, like... Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're not talking about flying the bomb in. You're talking about activating it remotely, rather than setting a timer. I suppose the reason is just to ensure that it goes off. Because if something were to happen to them or the remote, then the mission would be a failure. And they probably, I cast a beta. And they probably deem the mission's success as more important than the lives of their members. Yes? I know. I pointed that out earlier. I want to keep it the same. Alright, there's another boss coming up. But first I gotta do this. Another explanation for why they might not use a detonator is so that they don't accidentally set it off early. At least with the timer, they know exactly when it's going to go off. This way. Shinra soldiers? Shit! What the hell is going on? A trap. Yep, this is the theme of Shinra. And Kite May, looking at your avatar as closely as I can, it almost kind of looks like a sleeping gold Magitrekkie. Am I close? President Shinra? Why is the president here? So you all must be that... what was it? Avalanche! And don't you forget it! And you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, President. Drake Slime? I don't know if... do those appear in any of the first 9 games? Because those are the only ones I played. Long time no see. Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Yeah, see that? Mako exposure is what changed Cloud's eye color. That's why they were brown in the flashback. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember each person's name. Unless you become another Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth? Don't give a damn about none of that. This place is going up with a big bang soon. Serves you all right. And such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say, vermin. Y'all Shinra are the vermin killing the planet, and that makes you King Vermin. So shut up, jackass. You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I haven't started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? The hell is this? Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, President! Yo, Cloud, we've got to do something about him. Help, Cloud? This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. The FF7 boss theme. Oh man, this is one of the coolest boss themes in the entire series. Anyway, this boss here, Airbuster, who I'm surprised doesn't make more cameos considering this is the first boss that you fight to this song, is pathetically easy. I mean, since we're pincer attacking him, all we have to do is attack him from behind, all the time. Like this will turn him around. Wait, counterattack. Oh dear. Never mind, it looks like attacking him from behind is what makes him counterattack. And Program 1 operation is what makes him turn around. Okay. I'm not really all that worried. That much damage automatically filled Tifa's limit break, so now I get to show that off. So far I've only showed off Barret and Cloud's limit breaks. Those are pretty simple. You use them and that's that. But Tifa's functions a little differently. Turn function non-operational. Why do you keep attacking Tifa? Well, she's dead. Or not. Yeah, and when you're pincer attacking like this, Restore All will only work on characters on one side. It won't work on everybody. Okay, now the way Tifa's limit break works is it's like a slot. But there's a way to cheat at this. Okay, apparently that doesn't work anymore. There used to be a trick where you could repeatedly tap the button and it would slow it down. Actually, I think this is still working. Tap square. Oh, hit the wrong button. But you don't really need to do that. It's not hard to hit the Riaz. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, but the more limit breaks Tifa unlocks, the more she'll be able to do all at once. Her limit break is pretty crazy. Oh, is it dead? Oh, okay. Good one. Yeah, but every time Tifa learns a new limit break, her limit attack gets another attack added to it. She uses all of her limit breaks at once. It's pretty insane. Titan Bangle. It's gonna blow. Let's go, Tifa. Barret, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? Be strong. You worry about yourselves. I'm alright, but take care of Tifa. Alright, sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. Alright then. Later. You alright? Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, you could get by with just skinned knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by that time? What about now? Don't worry about me. You just worry about yourself now. I'll give it a try. Oh, it moved! How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? I know. Hey, who are you? Hello? Hello? And that was the voice in Cloud's head again. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. It suddenly fell on top of me. It really gave me a scare. I came crashing down. The roof and the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed? Is this yours? Sorry about that. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say you can't grow grass and flowers in Midgar. But for some reason the flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Yeah, so this is the girl that we met in the streets before that we bought the flower from. She's also the girl from the opening who was examining that broken pipe. Now, we can go all the way outside, but it doesn't let us leave. Oh, but there's somebody back here that we can talk to. I'll give you a little more time. Yeah, that person's gonna be coming inside in just a second. That's kinda weird, I didn't know you could talk to him already. So, we meet again. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You were selling flowers. You're the slum drunk. No, flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks for buying my flowers. Say, do you have any materia? Yes, some. Nowadays you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You probably just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. This is so important. And if you forget this scene, stuff that happens later in the game isn't gonna make any sense, because they barely talk about this anymore. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again, right? I don't mind. Wait here, I've gotta check my flowers. It'll just be a minute. Just a little longer. Oh! Now that you mention it, we don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... And this is something that I gotta talk about. When this game first came out, this character's name was mistranslated. Hi, Chaz. Yeah, and she's one of the only main characters of the game whose name was mistranslated. And for some reason, in the recent re-releases of the game, they never fixed it. But it's been fixed in a lot of other North American appearances of hers. What baffles me, though, about this mistranslation is that even though like Kingdom Hearts came out in, like, what, 2001-ish? So there was only like a 4-year period where people thought that her name was Eris. That was corrected very quickly. Her name has been known as Aerith in the States for well over a decade. And yet there are still people who insist on calling her Eris. I don't understand why. Ah well. This is the only character whose name I have to correct. Everyone else I'm gonna be leaving alone. I'm Aerith, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. The name's Cloud. Oh, here it comes. Me? I do a little bit of everything. Oh, a jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just... Sorry, bad timing on my part. Kite May, why do you keep posting that? That's like the 3rd time you've said that. Anyway, there's a reason that she's laughing. She was laughing at Cloud's particular mannerisms, like the way he moves around and the way he talks, because they remind her of somebody who won't be revealed until a lot later. Cloud, don't let it get to you. Anyway, this guy over here, see, don't worry about me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You do everything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, I'll do it, but it'll cost you. Well then, let's see. How about if I go out with you once? Well, apparently he agrees. Yeah, that's basically all there really is to this song. It's been remixed a few times because the characters... Unless we forget to drink for 6 hours straight. Well, I'm almost out of my drink. It's almost empty. And I still got another hour to go, so I'm gonna try and save it. Yeah, but this is the theme of the Turks. Another sub-organization of Shinra. I don't know who you are, but... You don't know me? I know you. Weird creepy voice in his head. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, you Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. The exit is back there. Yep. And then it just walks right through the flowers. They were Mako eyes. Yeah, this character here is Reno. In this game, he's a total jerk. But in the rest of the Final Fantasy VII spin-offs, they treat him like this really cool guy, and he's got a lot of fangirls now, but not originally. In this game, he's a jackass. Yeah, alright, back to work, back to work. Oh. And don't step on the flowers. Hey Reno, you just stepped on them. Okay, I'm gonna make a save state here, because there's a few things that you can screw up. First off, the instant you get control, immediately open up the menu and take care of Aerith's stuff. Let's see, Titan Bangle. I'll give her a few materia slots. Okay, Aerith here. Aerith, strangely enough, is the only character in this entire game who's meant to be a mage. She's the only character whose physical attacks are never worth a damn. She uses poles and sticks and stuff. But you pretty much just want to load her up with as much elemental materia as you can get your hands on. And just let her cast it. So let's give that fire magic to her. And then we'll give Restore All to Cloud. There's a ladder here. I don't think that's for me to use, though. There they are, over there. Cloud, that one. I know. Looks like they aren't going to let us go. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? Then there's only one thing left. Aerith, this way. She's like, I can't jump that. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. The Ancient is getting away! Attack! Attack! Ah! You notice they called her an Ancient. Aerith! Think we killed him? They shouldn't have put up a fight, I say. Cloud, help! Damn. What's that? Aerith, you can tell her to run, fight them, or hold on a minute. And you're given the option of knocking down these barrels, but you gotta pick the right one. Well, that didn't work. Oh, Cloud, what are you doing? Yeah, if you pick the wrong one, then she's forced to fight. But that's fine, because we remembered to give her magic. I kinda wish that she would start with some magic equipped. That only did 1 damage. Well, you don't really have to worry about her survivability. Mostly you just want to make sure she has some kind of spell so that these fights don't last several minutes. Okay, the next thing that's going to happen is she's going to climb that ladder down there. You can't see her doing it from this angle. But she's going to start running up the stairs and there'll be Another soldier. Okay. Pretty sure I can use this one. Nope, that was the wrong one too. Hi, Isaac. There isn't really much of a way to predict which ones are the correct ones, given the weird layout of this area. It's mostly just trial and error, memorizing which ones are which. Yeah, but that was the one for the stairs, so now I'm not going to be able to stop the next one. In fact, let me load real quick. I just want to show you what it looks like when you pick the right barrel. I should have made a more recent save state. I thought I'd get at least one of the barrels right, but I screwed up. Okay, so I use this one. There we go. Smash. Thanks, Cloud. And I guess the next one I'd use would be this one. There we go. And then I'll just have her fight the last one, since you already know what the barrel that goes down the stairs looks like. Okay, fight him. Alright. You know, I've never chosen the run option. I imagine it probably doesn't help much. Kite May, that is way too late. How long is your delay? You might want to refresh. Oh, I can run into battles up here? That's kind of weird. Hedgehog pies. Yeah, this is the first game that these enemies appear in. They become a somewhat recurring enemy in the series. I know there are 9. Don't know what other games they appear in, though. I know they appear in the other 7 games. I don't know why they're called hedgehog pies, though. Kind of a weird name. Okay, here she comes. Aerith, this way. Now we're above the chapel. Cloud, hurry! We can just jump out the hole in the roof. Man, you know, that building looks a lot smaller from outside. They're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. The Turks are an organization in Shinra. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. You want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to get caught by those people. Then, let's go. Wait, I said. Slow down. Don't leave me. Funny. I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Hey, Cloud, were you ever in soldier? I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes, they have a strange glow. That's the sign of those who have been infused with Mako. A mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. Wow, the bass of this song. If you're not wearing headphones right now, you should be. Phew, finally made it off. Now what? My house is over here. Hurry before he comes. Yeah, how about we go this way? Right back into the church where they were. And look, they're gone. So much for them following us. We're, taking care of the, flowers for the, lady here. Is that okay? I don't mind. Take good care of them. Yeah, sure. They're pretty. I'm gonna water them later. No, can't go back that way for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe they're in there, and we want to go in there. Now this is the first glimpse you get of the outside of Midgar. We're gonna be coming back to this screen quite a bit later. But yeah, you can actually kind of see the sky in the distance, just past the clouds that are always over Midgar, and you can see the upper plate from here. And the lower wall seems to either be made of glass or some kind of energy barrier that keeps people out. Although I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to get in, to just sneak over the wall. But I don't think they care right now if people get in, because if you get in from the ground level, then you're just going to be in the slums. And they clearly don't care about the slums, it's just full of trash. Yeah, but these doors, not opening. Alright, save point. It's been a long time since I've had one of these. Ooh, since before the boss. God damn. two directions we can go. You can go left, or you can go up, but there's no point in going left. In fact, it appears to be blocked. Huh? The hell are you? The hell do you think you're talking to? Ah, what a drag. You wanna go to that store in Sector 6 again? Yeah, so I believe we're in Sector 5 right now. The same sector that we just tried to blow up. So, you know, kind of a good thing we failed. Otherwise, Zareth here probably would have gotten blown to smithereens. Hey, you stole my ether. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Gotta kill him before he escapes with it. Received ether. That's right. And of all the items to steal, why steal my ethers? Come on. Okay, this NPC right here is kind of a famous NPC. Doesn't have a name. They're mostly famous for what they say. That guy in the pipe's a weird one. No matter what you ask him, he only answers, oh, ah. No, wait, no, it's not the NPC that says it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's Aerith that says it. This guy are sick. This guy are sick. Very famous mistranslation. It makes you wonder what the hell is going on in the head of the person that wrote it. Because an English-speaking person must have been behind the localization, right? Why does stuff like this get through? I don't understand it. Who typed this? Whatever. But this line also kind of pisses me off. The Steam version fixes this line, right? But they don't fix anything else. They don't fix Aerith's name. They don't fix any of the other mistranslations. They only fix this. Which is a shame because it's one of the most beloved lines in the game. What's everyone's favorite Final Fantasy? I'm playing it. I'm playing it right now. He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. Yeah, so this guy, he's got a bunch of trophies. Don't know what for, but yeah. This is the one. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. Hey, that man has a tattoo. I think it was the number 2. Yeah, so keep that in mind. This guy has a tattoo of the number 2. We're actually going to be hearing a lot more about these numbered tattoos later. A lot more. They're more important than you're probably guessing. Yeah, what are my other favorite Final Fantasies? I got a soft spot in my heart for 1. My second favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy Adventure, which I'm sure none of you have played. I really like 13 too. And 9. And 12. I like 12. I like the Dissidia games. All of them. What else? Well, those are my top favorites. You ever hear of Wall Market? Nope. It's a market in the slums of Sector 6. They've got everything you could ever want there. If you can get there, that is. The road's something else. Okay, where'd you go? I'm not done talking to you. he disappeared. He's gotta be in here somewhere. There you are. You ever heard of Wall Market? Yeah. Oh yeah? Then maybe I should have you pick something up for me next time you're there. Five, 4, 9, 1, 12, 8, Mr. Quest, Chocobo Dungeon. I don't hate Mr. Quest. Mr. Quest gets a very bad rap. Out of the way, move. You want something? Move into the store. Huh? You want weapons? That's too damn bad. I ain't got no weapons to sell ya. And the reason why is the weapon store is over that way. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Considering all the guns on the counter and the... What is that in the back? A Gatling gun? He's got chainsaws on the wall. He's even got an attachable claw for your arm. And a katana on the couch. Take care of yourself. It's the law of the slums. But to do that, first you need weapons, right? Let's see, what have we got? Titan bangles and grenades. I could buy a couple more Titan bangles. Toot toot, next stop, Midgar, Midgar. Any passengers getting off on Midgar should please ring. You know, Midgar is supposed to be sparkly, and springy, and sleeky. Oh yeah, someday I'm going there. Oh, so are we not technically in Midgar right now? Anyone like Elder Scrolls? I love the Elder Scrolls. Oh boy. Like, Oblivion's my favorite. Arena is my second favorite. Skyrim's my third. Daggerfall is my fourth. And the only other ones I've played are Morrowind and Battlespire, which I didn't really care for. I want to like Morrowind more. I just need to give it another chance someday. Yeah, okay, so Midgar is above us. We're not technically in Midgar right now, just in the slums. What am I doing? I'm walking around looking at the ground. You find a lot of things people drop when you look down. You never find them when you're looking up, right? Everything President Shinra says is a lie. But then again, you can't trust that avalanche or whatever you call them. You can bat it around all you like, but in the end it comes down to wanting to be like those who live up above. So, who do you believe in? Oneself. Me. I never lie to myself, that's for sure. And now for the news. Due to a terrorist attack with a group named Avalanche, parts of Midgar that were temporarily out of power will be restored momentarily. Following President Shinra's lead, Mayor Domino also spoke out public against Avalanche. Mayor Domino. Another crazy minor character. I only believe what I say. That's because I never lie to myself. Yeah, if you say so. Turtle's Paradise News number 1. For delicious wine with a nice ring to it, stop on by the Turtle's Paradise. Now this is one of a series of Turtle's Paradise posters, and you gotta find and examine all of them in order to get a prize later on. And some of them are missable, so be careful. No one will find it. The top one and the bottom one. Weapons are lighted. Huh? Let's see. Open the top drawer, open the bottom drawer, or open the hidden drawer between the drawer. Arena, old school, yeah. Makes games worth their cost. One of the few brands Square Enix included. I hate games I can finish in a week or so. Yeah, I love Elder Scrolls Arena, even though it's really simple. Finishing in a week, huh? Well, you know, it really depends on how much time you have. Because even a 40-hour game like Final Fantasy VII can be beaten in 3 days. If you just play it all day, every day. Let's see, open the hidden drawer between the drawer. 5 gil. Not worth taking it. Leave it. You'll get a better prize if you do. Come back for that later. Everyone is guilty of lying to themselves, and they tell themselves, I can stay up another 4 hours. I'll be fine to go to work off 3 hours sleep. Yeah. I do that to myself all the time. I always tell myself that as long as I go to bed at exactly 2 a.m., then I'll get 8 hours of sleep and wake up at 10 a.m. when my alarm goes off. Then what ends up happening is I can't get to sleep for at least half an hour. We only trade items for gil here? Who do you think I am? I got money? Fuck you. Tense. Need at least one of those. I don't care if it's scrap metal or materia. We can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good materia here. Why don't you look it over? Well, you pretty much have the same thing everyone else has. A shift at 11 p.m.? Where were you working? Aerith's house. Look at all the flowers around here. Why does it seem like flowers only grow in places where Aerith hangs out? Night shift at a 24/7 convenience store. Oh, I feel you there. I hated that. I was an overnight stalker at Walmart for a short time. Received cover materia. And ether. Okay, now might be a good time to talk about the different colors of materia. There are 5 colors of materia in this game. Green materia are called magic materia. They're the ones that just let you cast spells, like any mage in the Final Fantasy series is capable of. The blue ones are called support materia. They're typically only useful if they're linked to another materia. Usually, like another green, red, or yellow one. We don't have any reds or yellows yet. But, yellows are command materia. They let you do special moves that aren't magic, like Mug, for example, or Death Blow. Overnight stalker at Walmart is actually the job I had last before I got injured. Yeah. Never tried mixing cover and all? Not sure they'd work. I don't think they would, because cover is an independent materia. You don't need to pair it with anything else. They just activate on their own just from having them equipped. They're like traits. They're like feats, almost. You equip it, and there's a 20% chance, it looks like, that you'll take a hit for another ally if they're low on health. It works just like Cecil's cover from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, I think support materia can only be mixed with magic, command, and summon materia. Summon is the red ones. And summon materia are basically just magic materia, only they're summons. They have longer animations and they're creature themed. Yeah, in the first 9 Final Fantasy games, summons are basically just fancier magic spells with their own category. I don't want to do that. Okay, but now that Cloud has the cover materia on, his vitality gets boosted by 1, so that's nice. I do believe that that percentage and that vitality bonus will go up as the cover materia gets levels. And what happens when you've completely leveled up a materia? What happens when you master a materia? For some reason, it seems to give birth to a new one. So, this all materia, for example. If I fill out all 5 of those stars and I master it, I will automatically receive a brand new all materia with no AP on it. I don't know why that happens. I don't know what the lore reason is. But it's the only way to get copies of certain materia. One-of-a-kind summons and all that. Favorite summon in 7 is Phoenix. Phoenix is very useful, but I think the game in which Phoenix was most useful was 9. But there are a lot of missable summons in this game, so you gotta be vigilant. I'm home, Mom. Yeah, meet Elmira. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard? You mean you were followed again? Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. So what are you going to do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yeah. A girl... friend? Girlfriend? No way. You don't have to get that upset. Well, that's... nice. Let's see, Sector 7? I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Well, don't know. Getting help from a girl. A girl? What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by and listen after hearing you say something like that? Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. This is another awkward scene. Why she had to walk all the way over here to do this? But dear... I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Aerith, please go and make the bed. I haven't gotten around to Explorers yet. I'm still borrowing Tyler's copy. I have yet to pop it in. I'm just gonna have to wait until I get around to doing a Let's Play of it. That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah, rather I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but would you please leave here tonight without telling Aerith? Now, this isn't necessarily because she doesn't trust us. It's because she doesn't want Aerith's feelings to get hurt. Because of something that happened before, which I'll go into more detail later. Soldier, the last thing Aerith needs is to get her feelings hurt again. Oh, okay. She says it for me. You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you'd better get some rest tonight. Cloud. Good night. Oh man. Seem pretty tired. I haven't slept in a bed like this in a long time. Oh, yeah. Ever since that time. Another flashback. My, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be the perfect type for you. I'm not interested. I must have fallen asleep. Sector 7's past Sector 6. I should be alright by myself. Don't forget to pick this up. Excuse me, I see an item there. Potion and a phoenix down. Awesome. Come on, I want to see that too. Can I read the sign on the wall? Nah, guess not. What? Oh. I guess if you run, she hears you. Cloud, I thought the Turks came back. Get some rest. Okay, then I guess we wait a little bit longer. And then we try to leave again. Why are you up so late, Aerith? Can't get caught this time. Okay, so just slowly walk away from the door. And then down the stairs. Okay, now we can run. Where does Elmira sleep? Why don't JRPG designers ever think of that? There's never enough beds, and there's never any bathrooms. Yeah, but Aerith is one of the other 4 characters that I mentioned earlier that has an affection stat with Cloud. The 4th we're not going to be meeting for a long time. Yeah, so we abandoned Aerith in the middle of the night so that we can try and get to Sector 7 by ourselves. But she's way ahead of us. You're up bright and early. How could I ask you to go along when I knew it would be dangerous? Are you done? You had to go to the slum in Sector 6 to get Tifa's 7th heaven. I'll take you there. Come on. What a pain. Okay. And now Aerith has rejoined the team. But we can go back now. And I wonder what happens if we just go back to Aerith's house. Doesn't seem like any of the stores are open. Nobody's walking around. Take care of yourself. Oh, never mind, you're open. But the other guy isn't in his chair. There's just one thing I want to check. I want to check to see if I can rest here for free. Because Elmira doesn't seem to be around. This is very peculiar. Awesome. The reason why I was checking is because this is the perfect opportunity to stop. This will give me the opportunity to get a teeny bit of level grinding and farming in before the next stream. Okay, I think that was pretty successful. Now, I do have a list of missable stuff. So far, the only missable thing that I've passed so far is the Iron Bangle, which I've already bought, so don't gotta worry about that. Not that it's important, but if you're trying to get a perfect save file or have one of every item, then you're probably going to want a list of missables. The one that I'm using right now is one by a guy named Null on Steam. His guide. Yes, you can probably use that if you want to play along. Make sure you don't miss anything. Alright, so, yeah. First stream. I think we got pretty far. Hello? Oh, not clicked in the window. That's weird. It delays the last input if I'm clicked off of screen. Like, if I click off screen again, and I hit cancel and click back in, yeah, it closes the menu. That's so weird. I better be careful with that. Yeah, but I wanted to see what my game time was. Only 3.5 hours. Well, I'm guessing there are certain parts of the game, or I did have to load my save state a couple times here and there. Yeah, never mind. Okay, tonight's stream is over. I feel like I accomplished quite a bit. But we're still a long ways away from the end of this game. You have no idea. Like, I beat Final Fantasy VI 100% in 10 streams. This game is not gonna be so short. The original, this game is 3 discs. And we're not halfway done with the first one yet. Not even close. So yeah. We got a long game ahead of us. So, thank you everybody for coming. Thanks again to Code Veronica X for subbing on YouTube. And I'll see you all tomorrow night for more Final Fantasy VII. So, good night.